Escape the dungeon!
Hello, everybody. This is Escape the Dungeon, the podcast where we ask you to join us as we explore the world beyond the world's oldest role-playing game. My name is Mike Cripps. I will be your master of ceremonies, and I am joined by four mystifying players. Zach Brass.
Hello, Internet.
Dom Brass.
Oh, hey there, Internet.
Nate Brass.
What's up, Internet?
And Tyler Knittle.
What's going on, Internet?
Each season, we will be playing a different tabletop role-playing game. This season, we are playing Urban Shadows 2nd Edition, a Powered by the Apocalypse game published by Magpie Games. There is a very slight chance you might hear my cat snoring underneath my desk right now. And if that's the case, one, I'm sorry, and two, deal with it. He's a precious little angel. He can snore if he wants to.
Aw, kitty.
Cats aren't angels. They're all demons.
Bite your tongue. Messed up, Dom.
Yeah, you're not allowed to have that opinion on the internet.
I don't feel bad about it.
Guys, do you care about spoilers?
Sometimes. Yeah.
What about you? Do you care about spoilers?
I typically do not care about spoilers. In fact, I will often read a Wikipedia synopsis of a plot of a movie before I watch the movie, or as I'm watching it, if I'm watching it at home.
Oh my God, I've been there before, but I am often ashamed to do that because I feel like I do get the, like, some people are way too up in arms about spoilers because it's like, honestly, dude, if someone didn't spoil this, I wouldn't have watched it. I would have been like, that looks pretty basic. And it's like, oh, there is an interesting thing about it.
And I won't do that for everything. You know, there are some movies, we'll just stick with movies for now, that, like, the point of the movie is the twist or the reveal. And if that gets spoiled, there's really not a point to watching it. But I think that's like 5 to 10% of movies, you know.
That's fair.
I think that's pretty fair.
And so if I have a feeling that a movie or TV show or whatever will be like that, I won't spoil myself. But I also, like, I'm not going to get pissed at somebody for spoiling something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, I feel
think
that.
It depends. Like, know your audience, know the situation. If it's people on the internet, I tend to be, sometimes it's a little rough. Like, if you're spoiling Avengers Endgame, like the week after it came out, it's like, you haven't made it a week and it's on Facebook. I'm like, dude, chill, maybe. Like, just like, calm down. It's all right. Like, you can talk to someone else about it. You don't have to, like, blast it on Facebook. I don't know.
Did the good guys win?
It's 2025. We don't use Facebook anymore.
Well, yeah, but this guy did at the
God.
time when Endgame came out. So,
No, Dom's thinking of a very specific guy. Okay.
yeah. Oh, yeah. No, this happened, and I was like, that's very silly. I already knew, so it didn't bother. It just bothered me that he wasn't considerate that some people maybe didn't want it blasted on all their social media pages. That I think is crazy sometimes. But I don't know.
That's fair. I think it's reasonable internet etiquette.
Yeah. Like, depending on how much of a town square it is, it can also affect how much I think it's kind of problematic. But, you know, I'll run into spoilers, and I expect to run into spoilers. So I don't feel bad if I, like, run into a spoiler on social media, but it's like, that's kind of on me, I feel like.
Yeah, broadly speaking, I don't care that much.
God, no, we should have had spicier takes on this.
I know, right?
What are we doing?
I was gonna ask you about books because our mom does something pretty crazy. Sometimes she'll read like the first 2 or 3 chapters of a book, and if she's getting into it, she'll skip to the end, read the end, and then go back and read the rest of the book.
Yeah, no, that is a thing that she famously does. That's pretty crazy. Yeah.
That's like That's something I legitimately did as a child.
I get that.
Like
I've done that a time or two as a
read
kid.
just like what the last sentence of a book was when I was a kid, and like I didn't really have a good reason for doing that. It's just like I
kind of get it though, as
know?
someone who likes. I like movies when they start with the ending and then they're like, "What fills in the gaps?" So I kind of see where you're at.
I do have one spicy-ish take about spoilers. And that's that most of the time that people complain about spoilers, they're complaining about knowing the premise of the movie. And that's just annoying to me. Like there's a movie that came out, I think earlier this year, a movie called Companion. It is incredibly mediocre. Watch it if you want. It's fine. I think it's on HBO. And the premise of the movie is that the main character is a robot. She's like a sex bot. And she becomes aware and like wants to take revenge on her owner. Like that is the premise. It is revealed that she is a robot in the first 20-ish minutes of the movie. And, if you look at that trailer on YouTube, people are like, why are they spoiling this? Why'd they spoil the twist? And because it's not a twist. It's just the movie.
Yeah. Well, some people are stupid and don't know what a spoiler is. That's true.
Some people think that those movies that you were talking about earlier, though, Mike, of like the big twist that you don't want to see anything before, some people are of the opinion that those are the only good movies.
That's true. And those people are wrong.
Yes.
And so I have a rule I would like to propose that we put into law nationwide, worldwide, really, in that if anything happens in the first 30 minutes of a movie, it is by definition not a spoiler. The first, I don't care how long the movie is. The movie could be 31 minutes long, okay? If it happens in the first 30 minutes, it's not a spoiler.
Then it's not a movie, it's a TV episode.
It could be a short film.
So short films don't have spoilers?
Correct, yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. They're short films. Come on. If I can watch it in 20 minutes, no, it doesn't deserve the phrase spoiler.
Okay, wow.
No, I can't agree with this take.
Yeah,
I think sometimes
this is too far.
in media, you get a really good plot twist right at the beginning, and the thing tricks you into thinking it's something it wasn't. I see this probably more so with like video games and stuff, but definitely movies and books and stuff too, right? Where you're like, I have no idea what this book's about, and then you start reading it, and it's
but a plot twist like that you're talking about that happens in the first 20 to 30 minutes, like that's a selling point. It's not a plot twist.
Yeah, well,
that's a good point. I'm like 100% on this.
Thank you, Nate.
No, you would.
I think it could depend.
This seems like an extreme, silly take that you guys would love. Like there's no like short film that you could spoil. Like, nah, get out.
I mean, have
crazy.
you not seen the entire series, The Twilight Zone?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no spoilers.
That's a
Or you
TV
just
show.
The point of
What are you talking about? It's a TV show. We're talking about movies, guys. Stop arguing for short films. They're not movies. They're their own thing.
Okay, fine.
And here's an addendum to my rule. Okay, if it happens after the 30-minute mark, but still within the first half of the movie, whatever its runtime is, you're allowed to complain about it being a spoiler, but I will judge you for it.
Okay, I think that's a nice addendum.
I think that's a compromise we can all live with.
Yeah. I think it's beautiful.
Listen,
you need to come together
things
and start
how
times.
you want to enjoy things. Read the Wikipedia, go in blind, watch your roommate
play through some pivotal cutscenes in a game where you wish you didn't see those pivotal cutscenes because it would have made it a little better. But that's on you.
I do want to give a shout out, though, to a movie that I saw recently that you absolutely should not spoil yourselves on. This is one of those that do whatever you can to know to avoid knowing.
Not knowing.
A horror movie that just came out this past weekend as we're recording called Weapons. And it's directed by Zach Kreger, who also did a movie called Barbarian a few years back, which also rules. But Weapons is
Zach Kreger.
Buck Wild. Here's the basic premise. They reveal this in the literal first 2 minutes of the movie. So no one say I'm spoiling anything. Okay?
Okay. It depends on what you say.
In like a small community, elementary school, an entire class of kids disappears overnight. And
spoilers, man.
Shut up! I told you the rules.
You knew the rules going in.
That's messed up, Mike, that you would spoil that.
But from there, it just gets like weirder and crazier. I loved this movie a lot. Don't listen to anything more about it. Don't read any synopsises. Just go see this movie, and it's a lot of fun.
If this sweetens the pot a little bit, I knew I recognized the name Zach Kreger. He was one of the whitest kids you knew.
He was, yeah, and
really. Oh well, I'm already a little bit more
now he
endeared.
directs like really just bonkers horror movies. Both
that does not surprise me.
And Weapons are both a lot of fun. Worth checking out.
The comedy to horror pipeline at work.
The TV sketch comedy to horror pipeline.
AKA, I couldn't get tons of money, but I still want to create art.
That's our story. Because we're not getting tons of money. Let's get to our game. Previously on Urban Shadows, Bobby, Ezra, and Chris learned that their friend Dale was arrested by the Federal Bureau of the Occult. Fortunately for them, Dale was able to make a deal with the warden Mammon to get his freedom if he could smuggle sand into the prison. Mammon and Dale sent a message to the crew, and they sprang into action, performing a ritual to create artificial sand that would channel power into Ezra instead of Barkan. Meanwhile, Bobby got in contact with Abner Thane, and Thane got in contact with Ezra. Bobby didn't want the sand to make Ezra stronger, and asked Thane to change it. Thane informed Ezra of Bobby's request in a bid to build trust, but Ezra wouldn't commit to being either friend or foe. The gang made their delivery. Abner Thane made a magical change, and Mammon took the sand back to prison.
God, you guys double crossing me to power up the big bad is insane.
Hey, you know what? There's a lot we don't know about what's going on, and I wanna touch base on that at the start of this episode. So, if you guys will recall, this whole arc started with the murder of Nigel. And we discussed that mystery to like put the pieces together. This is a thing we're sort of borrowing and tweaking from the Powered by the Apocalypse game. Apocalypse Keys. I was second guessing myself because I had just said the word apocalypse, but I'm like, no, that is the name. That in order to like resolve this, you will need to find 4 capital C clues. You have found 3 of those so far. You have found a staff of an ancient banished / illegitimate ? Leader of the powers that be found in Nigel's apartment. You have found a very old and burnt diary from the Sanctum, written by an old leader of the powers that be who discovered his followers were plotting against him with reality warping magic. And you were given a VHS tape by Special Agent Ryan Arizona showing Ezra's sister Cassie magically entering Nigel's apartment in the middle of the night and then later walking out seemingly holding Nigel's soul essence. You've got one more capital C clue to find out there. And that could be a lot of things to like really put this together, but there's a missing piece of the truth here, right? So let's talk about what that might end up being, what you don't know. You don't know really why Nigel died, right? So he had on his calendar a date marked with the word banishment. Now, we haven't been keeping track of the days super rigorously. I'm going to say that with everything else that's been going on in all of this investigation, that's about a week away, the date that he had circled. You don't know why that specific date was marked. You don't know if that means anything. You don't 100% know what that even refers to. You also don't know exactly why or how Cassie is involved with this. That is not something you've really put a lot of effort into following up on. Do you guys have like anything else that you can think of that is unresolved that you want to know more about in regards to this whole situation going back like 20 episodes?
Couldn't we just have like a seance or something? Ouija board an answer out of them?
Well, not if your sister has his soul.
Well, we don't. Do we know for sure that she took his soul? I mean, probably, right? Why wouldn't she?
That's what it seemed to be on the VHS tape. What I want to challenge you guys on right now, and I'm going to give you time to think about this and plan, but just like, what are the dangling threads that you feel you need to pursue to really put this whole thing together? But while you're thinking about that, I'm going to set a scene. It is the middle of the night. Chris, you are lying in bed. Maybe you're having a little bit of a hard time sleeping with everything going on. You just took care of this like sand operation. You don't really know what's going on with Dale. Ezra did tell you about what Thane told him about Bobby, so there's like dissent among the crew. It seems like a pretty stressful time for Chris.
Yeah, it does.
yeah, it does. You're lying in bed in the middle of the night. Celeste is beside you, sleeping. And as you're trying to fall asleep, Celeste starts muttering in her sleep. There's someone outside. There's someone on the street.
Honey, are you all right? Hey, it's okay.
There's someone outside, Chris. And she seems like she's in a deep, calm, peaceful sleep. But she keeps repeating this.
Time to go check the window.
I would like to look out the window and check outside, yeah.
And as you look outside onto the sleepy street that you live on, you see standing in the middle of the road a man dressed in the garb of about 200 years ago with strange facial hair.
God damn it.
Just standing patiently in the middle of the road.
I wave.
And he waves back. And, just to be 100% clear, as a player, you do recognize this man as the being that emerged when the One split in two, combined with Azrael.
Yep. I'm gonna grab my revolver and head outside in like a robe.
We talking silk, we talking cotton, embroidered.
Just like a cozy cotton robe and some bunny slippers.
Nice.
Yeah.
Bunny slippers. Very good. And you head outside, revolver in hand, and you see this man with a kind of gentle smile on his face. And as you step out, he says, "Good evening, Christina. It is a pleasure to finally make your acquaintance."
Yeah. It's been crazy couple days, huh?
Yes, I suppose it has. Allow me to formally introduce myself. My name is Abner Thane. I was once the leader of your particular wizardly organization.
Of course, that was until your constituents rose up and sealed you away. Your spirit stuck in the sanctum and the rest of you becoming a demon?
Yes, that is more or less my story these past few centuries. My soul banished to liminal spaces, my physical form corrupted and turned into something I despised. But now I am back. Now I am made whole, more or less. And I figured it was about time that you and I had a conversation. You see, I've spoken already with several of your friends. Interesting characters, I might say.
Well, I can agree with you on that.
Yes, Robert, when I approached him first, he was quite eager to align with me. Dale, not so much. He rejected my aid. And Ezra, interesting fellow that, didn't seem to decide either way. And so I figured it was about time that perhaps I speak with the leader of the group herself and we can hash things out.
What is it you want, Abner?
What I want is my life back. You see, it was taken from me against my will by my constituents, as you said, and despite my current condition reunited the two halves, you see, I am not without a scar. And he sort of pulls back on his shirt a little bit, and you see, like, the top of his chest. There's, like, this glowing bright blue scar going down. I wish to be healed. I wish to be finally, truly whole once more. I wish to undo what was done against my will centuries ago. No more, no less. I know you consider me some great threat. Nigel thought of me that way as well. But I am not. I am a man much like you. I am a wizard of potent power. I am a player in the political machinations of my time as you are today. All I wish is to be healthy and free.
And then what? The life you knew, the world you knew is dead. You can't get that back.
I have told you what I want, Christina. Let me ask you now. What do you want? What do you want most in this life? Is it power? Do you wish to be the new leader of the powers that be? Is it freedom? Is it knowledge? What would you ask for if you could ask for anything?
I just want my family to be safe.
Ah, safety. A noble wish. What if I could assure safety for you, Christina? You and all your loved ones.
What? Why do you need me to fix this? What do you want? I don't understand. You want to be fixed, but what does that have to do with me?
Do you know what it takes to repair a soul, Christina?
No, I do not.
It requires 10 times the power that damaged it in the first place. It was quite a bit of power that damaged mine, Christina. I cannot repair it myself in my current shape without relying on the strength of others. But if I can repair myself completely, if I can undo the damage done to me in the first place, I can undo damage done to you, done to your loved ones. I can rewrite things. Double entendre, REWRITE and RERIGHT.
We get it.
Well played. Everyone knows I'm a sucker for a double entendre.
Oh my god.
All great wizards are.
Oh my god.
That's how I know you're truly powerful.
Your appreciation for wordplay. That's the secret.
Rhetorical skill is far beyond our means.
All right, if you want my trust, answer me this honestly. Where is Nigel's soul?
I would like you to make a roll right now, Chris.
Sounds like a mind roll, probably.
You know what? I was gonna say persuade an NPC, but let's be nice and let you roll mind. We'll call this figure someone out. I think because Chris is trying to figure out if she can trust him or not, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's roll with mind and see how that goes.
Yeah. 11.
Wow. Okay.
Oh,
So that means that you're going to get to ask 2 because he's also a power NPC. You're going to get to ask an additional question as well. So you get to ask 3 questions from the figure someone out list, and I will answer honestly.
boom! This is huge.
Baby.
It was a big move, dude. It was a big move.
Sniff out his secrets.
Can you spoil the plot for us?
Figure someone out. What does Abner worry is going to happen?
Abner worries that the powers that be are going to be able to unify and that they will banish him forever. They will finish the job that his predecessors did 200 years ago, but failed to complete. We're talking like true total oblivion, being removed from history, not just death, no afterlife, pure nothingness. That is what he's worried is going to happen to him.
Am I able to flip a question from who's pulling your character strings to see if he's pulling anyone's strings that I don't know about?
I'll allow it.
That's fun.
Yeah, that's really one of the things I want to know.
Like, is he working with Adrian here?
He is not working with Adrian, but he is manipulating Cassie.
I thought so.
that might be
There are a few things that you're putting together in this moment. He's talking about liminal spaces. He's talking, or Celeste was clearly being influenced by dreams. Cassie in that footage looked like she was in a trance. He is doing something to some people to get what he wants. And it really seems like Cassie is a victim of this.
Okay. Now, the question is how much? Because, like, the footage, obviously I'm not there, but the footage is her in a dreamlike state. But how much does it have to do with her collecting souls in her not dreamlike state?
Yeah, but there's the footage of her collecting the soul, and that's her in a dreamlike state. And the interesting thing to me there is that means this guy was controlling her, because that was before, because that's when Nigel died.
Yeah, that was
so
early.
That means that was prior to him recombining.
And you know what? I'll just remind you guys of something. Cassie, in her meetings with Ezra, had said things like the dreams were revealing magic to her.
Oh,
so he was speaking to her
that's
through
right.
the dreams.
And Ezra was taking too long to get the soul, so she gave in. That's dark.
That makes sense.
One more question, Nate.
So now that he's like in this form, how can I get his character to like reveal where he's storing souls now?
He's going to have to think that you trust him and that you will help him. Even if you don't intend to do that, if you can convince him that he is on your side, or that you are on his side, rather, then you can get a lot of information. He is looking for people to trust him right now. He is looking to build up alliances and gain assets to get what he wants.
I mean, it sounds like you need a lot of power. What are you expecting me to do? Get the whole powers that be to fund this little healing quest of yours?
I think you could, Christina. They need a new leader. They have no one right now. No one truly capable of guiding them, ushering them. They are mere hens running around with their heads chopped off, waiting to die. They need a new head, Christina. You could be that chicken head.
Sorry.
It was a joke. You're allowed to laugh, Tom.
I don't say anything.
It's like I didn't want to cut into the serious moment when you were talking about chicken heads. It seemed really intense.
I'll have to think about it. I'm sure I'll be seeing you around.
I understand. Allow me to offer you a token to prove my good intentions in this potential alliance. I know you are a practitioner of certain sorts of magics that require specific reagents to perform. He plucks a hair from his weird beard and offers it to you.
Gross, but I appreciate the sentiment.
Look, I know it's gross, but like you're the one with that magical power,
No, I get it. Magic's gross. I get it. I appreciate you.
Me, okay?
It's like your thing.
Maybe you should have learned a different style of magic.
Projecting on me here.
I'm just saying, you're 200 years old. If y'all had created less gross magic,
Oh, I know way less gross ways to do that. I don't need any hair or blood at all.
Well, you're missing out. Now spit in this vial for me.
Gross.
Abner smiles and he says, I do wish we could continue speaking, Christina, but... And he looks down the street. It seems you have another arrival any moment now. Do think about what we spoke on. And he just sort of fades into the night, disappearing.
That is a really creepy way of leaving.
And Chris, you look down the street in the direction he was looking, and you don't see anything for a little bit, but then you see a very tired looking person stumbling down your street. And you realize it is Dale Tillman walking towards you, looking like he's been walking for maybe days. He looks rough.
Dale? What the hell are you doing?
Dale kind of falls to the ground, huffing and puffing.
Yeah, Dale, you're covered in desert dust. You've still got signs of frostbite on your fingers from your time in jail. But Mammon has released you, impressed by the quality of sand that you were able to bring in. But he's still Mammon. He's still a demon lord. He just kind of set you loose in the desert and told you to walk.
What a bitch.
Did we not pick you up? Were we supposed to?
No, that was... That's okay. You got any water?
Yeah. Let's do a little time skip to you you resting on the couch with a cup of tea.
Probably a Gatorade.
Yeah, so you get Dale inside, rested, relaxed. We'll cut to, the next day. All of you reunited. Dale out of prison. He's just finished recapping everything to you.
Man, Dale's a hardened criminal now.
And I'm about to become a murderer. Bobby,
what?
Take me to Vinny right now.
Oh, yeah, sure. Right. Makes sense.
Do we want to have a team meeting first?
This can't wait.
Are you going to get arrested again?
Maybe. That's why I want to be there.
Well, yeah, I'll be there to protect him. Well, yeah, I mean, Ezra would be good for this. So.
He has my wife. And he's done something to her. I don't know what.
So right, we're in the car.
Blah, blah, blah. Okay, meeting. Is there anything else important that we need to say while we're on our way to stop Dale from committing a murder?
Yeah, Dale, what did you miss? Oh, did we kill him? Is he dead forever? Moose
is dead. Abner came to talk to me last night, trying to get me on his side and stuff. Said he talked to all you guys, so
yeah, I told you that.
Yeah, I figured I'd tell everybody,
Oh yeah, that's fair. We guess we didn't tell Bobby. By the way, we knew you're a dirty traitor, fucker.
Fuck you. I don't forgive you. I forgive you. I didn't think he'd say something.
Yeah, well, he's a dick.
Here's the thing. He's a dick. He is totally brainwashed Ezra's sister. I feel like we got to fix that at some point soon, probably.
That bastard.
Yeah, that's why she's been all mean and evil and stuff. It's making sense now.
She did seem way meaner than usual.
I mean, I don't know. I thought she was being entirely reasonable.
And also, Bobby, can you just please for 1 second understand that Ezra sold his soul to try and save his best friend who has lost his soul to Abner Thane. The Abner Thane had his best friend's soul and forced him to then attack your grandma. So you just tried to betray us to the guy that made your grandma in the hospital anyway. Like, it is his choices that have made you hate Ezra this whole time, and you are trying to work with him.
She's got you.
Look, it was a temporary fix.
He just didn't want me to be he already knows he can't take me. He figured with the extra demon juice, that plan is done so.
Bobby, if this really is meaningful to you, you need to help us in taking down Abner Thane. Are you in or are you out?
Look, I'm here. I'm helping you guys. So I just didn't want the extra demon juice shooting to Ezra at this time, okay? He said I figured I could get a fix, and he said he could give me a fix.
Yeah, we don't want more demon juice getting shot into Ezra.
Okay, well, your fix was an evil wizard who has been alive for hundreds of years, okay? And just trust me, evil wizards are always evil. They don't change.
They just get more evil. Especially if you lock him in a cage for centuries.
Yeah, and it wasn't a good
And also,
cage.
let's just be real here. What happened to his body? It turned into a demon. That's a really bad sign, probably, right?
Yeah.
Like a really evil demon.
And I know you guys didn't meet it, but the spirity version of him wasn't super nice either.
Terrifying, but less evil than the demon.
Oh, for sure. Definitely. But like, that's not a high bar.
Yeah, yeah, still like a 7 out of 10.
I don't think either of the sides were really worth trusting. And so maybe we all work together to take out this evil wizard.
Hey, what happens when you multiply a negative by a negative?
Boom!
Yeah, but we didn't multiply. We added.
You don't know how demon soul magic works.
Yeah, dude. It's all tornadoes and shit, bro.
Subtraction.
For sure.
We don't got the rest of PEMDAS here.
Well, look, you got me, all right? I just was trying to avoid one bad situation. I made a mistake. Like, what am I going to do?
Please stop betraying us to an evil wizard, man.
Stop being a sneaky little bastard.
And also help me get my wife back from your buddy.
We're doing that right now. We're driving Dale.
I know. I'm just telling Bobby he better know what side he's on.
Either way, all I'm saying is if we all work together, then we can free Ezra's sister and get revenge all in one for, Bobby's grandma.
I think it was his auntie.
My auntie.
See, you don't even
Same
care. I
thing.
knew it was his auntie.
I don't.
No, yeah, we're glad you said something, Dale. Wait, weren't we saving your sister right now, Dale?
And hey, look at that. You've arrived at the Naked City warehouse where the Red Vineyards Society's hideout to be.
Okay, so maybe we should send Bobby in first, make sure that Vinny's there before we come busting in, right?
Oh, yeah, cool. I'll go in as bait, and you guys can sneak in somewhere and jump out. Fantastic.
Oh, yeah, I mean, well, it would be a really dumb idea for us to send Dale in,
Yeah, no, it would. I
don't
agree.
think he trusts any of the rest of us.
I don't like it. It's a good plan. Let's do it. You guys just sneak somewhere.
Dale is
figure that
cocking
out.
and uncocking his revolver.
Ooh, Dale has a gun. I forget.
Yes, Dale does have a gun. He never really uses it. But yeah, he's got a gun. He's had a gun this whole time.
Honestly, I've seen our wizard use their gun
Yeah,
more
right?
than Dale.
I always go
Yeah.
to punch people, then I forget. I have a gun.
Dale, I'd like to pause real quick and just do one very brief flashback of you and Mammon like teleporting into the desert. It is hot, it is humid, it's all orange tinted in the camera to like let you know that it's a hot desert scene.
Yes.
Oh shit, is this a Mexico scene?
They do that sun shot where you can see like the heat waves.
But there is a sign that says not Mexico, so the audience isn't too confused.
It's New Mexico.
Thank you. I was wondering.
Highway sign.
And
I'm a state over.
Mammon takes your like golden collar and manacles off, and they just like sort of melt off of your body. Now listen here, boy. You sure did good work for my prison, bringing in that high quality sand. And Mammon always holds up his end of the bargain. So your freedom is yours once more, Mr. Tillman.
Well, I appreciate that. I ain't gonna be followed or nothing.
No. You are free to go. And he looks up towards the hot desert sun. I would advise you get going soon on your merry little way. Quite a distance back to the city proper. But one thing before I leave you. Consider it a token of my appreciation. A gesture of goodwill from demon to man. And he hands you a small case. And we see you open it. It's like a reverse shot, like a Pulp Fiction, you know, where we see the case open, but we don't see what's inside. But there's an ethereal grayish blue glow.
Is this what I think it is?
And a satisfied smile spreads across Dale's face.
It's a ghost gun.
Yo! You got ghost
He goes to pick up
bullets,
the
dude.
gun and it goes right through. He can't handle it.
You have 6 ghost bullets. That is all.
Oh, I know just who I'm going to put these into.
I think they work with regular guns.
You don't have to use all 6.
I gotta use all
We
6.
can save some.
No,
No, you
he's
gotta use
getting-
all 6. That's
I'm
stupid.
fanning the hammer on this motherfucker.
So we'll cut back to you guys getting ready outside the warehouse. Or are you loading the ghost bullets?
Yes, I am.
Tell me what happens next.
Well, I guess we try and sneak in the back somewhere, the rest of us, while Bobby goes in the front.
Can we get a little bit of a mind link going, maybe?
Yeah, let me try to get some magic together. Magic.
It'd be
Everybody. Yeah, that's a 15.
Yeah.
Do you believe in magic?
She believes in magic, all right. She got a 15.
So I channeled the shit out of that magic, and I can link all of us.
Telepathic link activated.
And can I channel again?
Yeah, why not?
That's a 12, so I got
Oh my
4
goodness.
points to hold right now for magic.
All right.
If Bobby's heading straight inside and up to Vinny, that's cool. We can roll with that. Yeah. So, Bobby, you are, in okay standing with the Red Vineyard Society right now. Last thing you had with Vinny was him kind of challenging you to like prove yourself more. But you are allowed to come in and go up to him. And when you walk into his office, it is, pitch black. And you still see that coffin on the table, which holds Hannah in it. And you see Vinny is just at like an easel that's in here, and he's painting. And it looks just like a classic Van Gogh style painting. It's like very beautiful, he's a master at work. But there's like an Americana Las Vegas element to it. It's like just this gorgeous desert landscape.
Nothing funny about the paint he's using?
Doesn't seem like it. No, there's no smell of blood coming from it. It just seems like he's doing a normal painting, which might be a little disappointing to you, considering what you've done for your art for him.
Like, oh, that was a me thing, not an us thing, huh?
It's pretty. It's pretty, yeah, I don't know. Maybe something about attention spans these days. It just doesn't really grab me.
Bobby. You're back so soon after I last saw you.
Yeah, I know. It's a bit disappointing. I was intended to be back soon, but I'd hope I have a little project I could have shown you, but
I haven't heard of any interesting work being done. I'm rather disappointed. So, if you are not here to show me something of artistic value, why are you here?
I mean, don't hold your breath on that artistic value thing. We'll get there. But I guess we have an understanding. You took Dale's wife. And, I just wanted to see, or ex-wife, you know what's going on. But I guess he got out of prison. He's freaking out or something. I just wanted to check on her, see what's going on.
He got out.
Yeah, he got out.
And he turns to face you, and his face is just full twisted Nosferatu for a second. It's a pretty horrible visage, and he sort of shakes it off and looks like a normal man again. How did he get out? No one gets out. He was supposed to rot in that place. She isn't his anymore, Bobby. Do you understand? I made that perfectly clear the last time I saw him.
No, I know. That's not the issue. It's more it's just humans, the way we kind of perceive it. It's not so much a his thing as we just want to make sure everybody's okay, right? It's a family thing. You know what I mean?
Listen to me very carefully, Bobby. You want to be a member of the society, don't you? You want our support. You want our resources. You want the prestige that comes with being a part of the Red Vineyard, don't you?
I think prestige is a little bit, what's the word? Contrived? But no, I do want the power, but where's that? What moves are you guys making? All I hear about is, you got a new fancy art, you got a new fancy girlfriend. I'm like, okay, but I had a guy get murdered. We're trying to make power play, see demons die, and you guys are just sitting here doing regular paintings? That's kind of, a little bit 18th century, isn't it? Come on.
Oh, shit.
Listen to me clearly, Robert. There is more to the society than you understand. Only the members of the highest standing are permitted access to those bits of information, those collections of artifacts to make the power plays you describe. But if that's what you're interested in, maybe we can come to an arrangement to make that work. But in order to do that, I am going to need you to bring me Dale Tillman's head on a platter.
Oof. Okay, but what kind of? I mean, you didn't want to, another sales pitch? Nothing.
What kind of platter are we talking about?
Like, it's hard to. I'm kind of like a visual. Well, no, I don't mind about the platter. I can do that part on my own. It's what is the sales pitch? But
the sales pitch is you kill Dale, and then you can get whatever you want. I am done with him.
Fair enough. Here's another sales pitch, though. Just speaking artistically, I think it'd be more fun if two artists try to kill each other and then winner takes all. You know what I mean?
What are you saying?
I want to wolf out.
Let's fucking go, Bobby.
All right, Bobby, you roll to wolf out. That's a roll with spirit. And as the rest of you are sneaking through the back entrance, you're about to hear something from upstairs.
Okay, so I did roll an 8.
An 8, okay. So on an 8, let it out. That means that you are going to have to mark corruption, and it is going to be costly, limited, or unstable in some way. I'm going to say the limited way here is that your wolf hide is not like fully transformed. It is not as thick as it normally is. You're going to reduce the armor that you're getting from your wolf form by 1. And as you wolf out and lunge at him, he vamps out and lunges at you, full like bat wings spreading from his back, full Nosferatu face, like just crazy big fangs, and you two start going at each other. The rest of you guys hear a wolf howl and a vampire screech from upstairs. What are the three of you doing?
I think it's time to rush up there. Is there like any windows up to the second floor near where we approximate? I mean, we had communications with Bobby this whole way up mentally. Mm-hmm. Is there like a window right outside?
There's not a window into that room because they don't want sunlight in there.
Yes. Right. But is there like maybe right in the hallway outside?
Sure. Also, if you want to, you can try to just crash through the wall.
That'd be sick.
Oh yeah, we could do
Crash
that.
through the wall.
Yeah,
Crash
I mean, yeah, no, you're right. I was just gonna crash through the window, but yeah, you're right. I might as well. Yeah, so I guess I'll try and break the window down after I turn into a demon.
Give me a roll for that, unless you're doing your super corruption transformation.
I'm doing my corruption transformation. We need all the powers for this.
Ezra goes full butterfly form, flies outside up towards the room where Vinny to be. Dale and Chris, what are you guys doing?
I'd like to cast a shielding charm on Dale because I think he's probably going to get hit.
Thanks, buddy.
Okay. Very good. Shield on Dale. Dale, what do you do?
Dale is running up to this. Well, actually, he's never been in the office. Everyone else has been there except for Dale. I've only ever been in the warehouse part.
Look, let's not do the Dale doesn't know where he's going thing right now.
No, I'm just going to have Chris take him, show him the way to the office because she's been there. She knows where to go.
Well, we're breaking
yeah,
right
you guys
in,
are in
don't
the
worry.
office.
Yeah.
We're there.
We're breaking in.
Just follow the big demon, burst into the office, guns blazing. What do you do?
I am currently grappling, I guess, with Vincent Van Gogh, but he's a Nosferatu right now.
Oh, we're turning to violence. I'm going to grapple him right there with you. 8.
Oh,
let's
an
go,
8.
boy.
Oh, just even with that -1. There you go.
Where is she? Where's my wife? As I join in the strangling.
With an 8 on turn to violence, you inflict harm as established. You weren't really trying to hurt him, but you were trying to grab him. So I'm going to say that happens. And you have temporarily restrained him more with the element of surprise than your actual force. 'Cause I mean, you're a dude and he's a vampire.
Yep.
But your opposition also chooses one to inflict upon you as well. They can either create an opening to flee, they can put you in a bad spot, or they can inflict harm on you. Oh, and inflicting harm on you would be so bad for you, Dale. Because you've still got those 2 harm marked. Can I justify doing something else?
You're the MC. This is your decision.
I don't think you can.
Is Dale gonna die?
I don't think I
in
can
the
either.
pursuit of saving his.
No, he'll just get a
his
scar.
ex-wife?
He won't die. We're
Yeah,
very far
I
from
got
dying.
scars. I'll
That's his
just get another
second scar.
Yeah, that's
Oh
fine.
god,
you can get 4
Dale's
scars.
fucked up.
So I think Vinny is going to do some harm on you. I think he is going to straight up bite your neck with his vampire fangs and try to rip out your throat, Dale.
Oof.
I'm trying to determine how much harm that should be. So the examples of harm: 1 harm is rough but blunt trauma, fists and baseball bats. Obviously this has to be more than that.
Yeah.
2 harm is painful and obvious, a gunshot wound, a bad car wreck. 3 harm is worse than all that, a bullet at point blank range, a sword cleaving tendon and bone. 4 harm means instant death to a mortal, a grenade blast at close range, losing a limb or internal organ, falling off the top of a 10-story building.
So it sounds to me like biting would be a 2 harm knife-like attack.
If it's simple, because the sword example, it said through bone and tendon, right?
I thought it was 3 harm.
Well, the sword example said through bone and tendon, and this is a flesh wound.
Okay. I don't know. I thought it was a crazy vampire slash. but
Yeah,
whatever.
I'm also leaning to 3 harm on this.
How does Dale feel?
1 harm?
No harm? I'll have to take a scar if it's 3 to not die.
Well, you've got armor from Chris. It's 3 reduced to 2.
Wait, Dale, that was just a simple protective charm. You're still a human man. Don't jump on a vampire. Oh, God.
I'm invincible!
Dale, I thought you had ghost bullets. Use those.
Bang, 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 bang.
So, Dale, Vincent Van Gogh bites at your neck, piercing through the protective magic. The magic from Chris, that is the only reason he is not straight up killing you right now. As he takes a big chunk out of your neck and yanks it. You're going to mark 2 harm. That is going to, on top of your previous harm, put you in a critical condition. Which means that you're on the verge of dying. If you don't get to a hospital or find some magic to patch you up real quick, you're going to die.
Dale's gonna just empty the gun into Vinny.
Oh, Dale, oh, Dale, oh, Dale. That sounds like another turn to violence roll.
Oh, no,
Wait,
no.
what did you Stop! Wait! Oh, can we multiple? Can we try to stack helps? Fuck me.
No, you
Damn
can't.
it.
Multiple people can try to help if it's one away, but you cannot stack helps.
That's a 5.
Can I attempt to let it out to deflect or redirect an oncoming blow before it strikes?
Okay. Roll to let it out.
Yes, sir. Gonna pull out the magic staff of the big bad.
It was destroyed.
Channel into it a little bit. Oh, was it destroyed? I forgot.
Yeah.
Well, channeling into the magic beings of the world. That's a 13,
Fuck
baby!
yes.
As I will take a corruption to make that a full effect.
Okay, Chris taps into some corrupt power, and you are able to redirect what would be the fatal blow against Dale to you. What do you think that looks like? How describe the scene for me?
I think Vinny jumped on Dale, kind of took him down like a panther, and Dale kind of reaches out, grabs his gun. Vinny knocks it to the side and prepares to take this last bite. And I literally create a magical kind of a magic stick to block a magic bar to block his mouth from closing, and kind of shove him back with magical force off of Dale.
I'll say for the scene. Okay, this is what happens. The magical bar sort of gets in the way of the final bite of Vinny trying to end Dale. Dale, you stumble back. Blood is just gushing out of your neck. You're not dead yet, but I mean, it is bad, dude. And you lose your balance and you crash behind you into the coffin. And the lid of the coffin falls to the ground with your impact. And you see, lying inside, hands crossed over her chest, a pale gray pigment to her skin, Hannah.
Oh my God, it's Cleopatra.
No, it's a coffin, not a
While
rug.
this is happening, Bobby and Ezra. Bobby, you have been sort of at a stalemate with Vinny until Dale and Chris just charged in and Vinny almost killed Dale. You've got an opening now to do something, though. You've got an opportunity, an advantage here. How do you take advantage of it?
Yeah, I kind of think it'd be fun if the bar is the magical bar still there, or we're just that's gone. I kind of want to
yeah, tell me your
use
idea.
it as leverage to snap his lower jaw. If that's pushing up against his upper jaw, I want to use that leverage and kind of teamwork with my magical friend and just try to snap his jaw.
Very cool. I like it. Go ahead and roll with blood as you turn to violence.
No, Bobby.
That's a 4.
Oh my God,
rolled
Snake
2
Eyes.
ones.
Oh, dude.
That was on purpose.
Dude.
I don't know how this happens. This is crazy.
You try and this is not going well. You try and grab that magical bar that Chris created. You try pulling down on it to break Vinny's jaw, but it's so much resistance, and you can feel the magic fading away as you are pulling down on it. And so you're getting weaker and weaker as this physical form dissipates. and suddenly there's nothing in your hands. And Vinny turns around as fast as he can, just clawed fist around your neck, lifting you up off the ground. And he's carrying you over towards his painting, this like classic Van Gogh style, but just a painting, like you said. And he shoves your face into it. You'll never be a real artist, Bobby. You think killing a man on that the purple guy's show makes you an artist? The only thing you accomplished with that was preventing one hack show. You'll never make anything substantial.
At least people see what I do.
With your face in the painting, he bites down on your shoulder, inflicting 3 harm. Ow. Minus, whatever your armor -1 is. As he's taking a bite out of Bobby, Ezra, you have looped around to the building. You are outside where you know this conflict to be. You can hear the psychic shouts of pain and conflict from within. You know your teammates here are not in great shape against this vampire.
Yeah. So I assume with the psychic link, I know that Dale is fucking dying.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna try and bust through the wall.
Okay. It's something that you're trying to accomplish with physical force. This won't be a true turn to violence roll, but I would like you to roll with blood.
Still get to roll with my blood. Okay. That's a 13.
All right.
Huge. So here's what happens. Ezra, you charge up your demon butterfly magic. You draw your sword, and you fly straight at the warehouse wall and burst forward through it in an explosion of debris and sunlight pouring into the room. Vinny immediately shrieks as the sun hits him, and parts of his body just ignite in flame. He immediately lets go of Bobby and crashes through the door into the central warehouse, leaving this room. But that's not the only thing the sunlight hits. Dale, you, with your last few breaths, knowing that you are fading, time is limited. I imagine that you're pulling yourself up to look at Hannah in this moment.
Yes.
And as beams of light hit Hannah's body, her eyes open wide. They are a deep red color, unnatural. Her skin maintains its grayish pallor, but she takes in a deep breath, and she looks up at you, and she touches your face. And when she opens her mouth, you see fangs. Dale? Dale, is that you?
I try. I'm here to rescue you, but it's not going too well.
Oh, Dale. Dale, what's gonna happen? How are we gonna get out of this on the next episode of Escape the Dungeon? Thank you for listening to Escape the Dungeon. Escape the Dungeon is created by Dom Brass, Nate Brass, Zach Brass, and Mike Cripps, with editing and original music by Tyler Knittle. If you enjoyed this show, please consider subscribing and leaving a 5-star review on your favorite podcast app. To find us on social media, go to escapethedungeonpod.com.